Hey guys, my name is Christian, and today I'm going to give you a little bit of background on my experience getting my ISTQB Foundation Level certification as an engineer with basically no software testing background. Why an engineer would find this useful. So, as I said, I am an engineer, chemical engineer, and I don't have a software testing background. However, at my job as a chemical engineer, I was doing a lot of test work. Not software testing, but test work nonetheless. So my thought process was there is a lot of different testing principles that are extremely valuable in software testing. So in order to use these testing principles in a different field, I decided that I would learn about software testing and then seeing the different methodologies that I learned in software testing, hopefully be able to apply these to my chemical engineering job. Why I start with micro-credentials. So with no software testing background, I knew that I needed a base in software testing. Instead of diving headfirst into the ISTQB Foundation Level exam, I decided to start with micro-credentials. So I first started with test methodologies and test approaches micro-credentials, and that gave me a really good footing into different types of testing. Like I had never heard of things like black box testing, white box testing, and things of that nature. So that was really great to get my foot in the door and kind of, dip my toe in the water in terms of software testing. From there, I was learning so much and I was such manageable size syllabi and exams that I ended up completing my entire Test Essential skill stack, which was great because one, it gave me a certification. Two, I felt like I had a really good base of knowledge. Now, I did learn some Agile in this, and I figured since Agile is such a huge thing in software testing, that I should spend a little more time on that. So I went ahead and took the three different Agile micro-credential exams, and I got another certification, which was awesome. So once I completed my Agile skill stack, I felt like I had a good enough base of knowledge to go ahead and start preparing for the ISTQB Foundation Level exam. I felt like that going from this zero software testing knowledge to having 12 micro-credential certifications was a really good stepping stone for me. And also it just made the process a lot easier because I was able to go to these smaller syllabi, smaller tests, and it didn't feel like this huge daunting task looking at, a 80-page syllabus and a 40-question exam staring me down. How did micro-credential exams help me prepare for my ISTQB Foundation Level exam? It helped a lot. I mean, as I've said before, going from no knowledge to having these 12 micro-credential certifications gave me a lot of confidence, and it helped me prepare for the exam because a lot of the things covered on the exam were already covered in the micro-credentials. Not everything, but a good bit was. So it helped streamline my studying, and it gave me a lot of confidence that I could actually prepare for the ISTQB Foundation Level exam and take it and pass. My tips for passing the ISTQB Foundation Level exam. For my studying, I read through the syllabus and took notes on important sections. From there, once I had read through the syllabus and taken notes, I decided that it was probably time to try my hand at taking a practice exam. So I took the ASTQB provided practice exams, I scored myself, and then from there I went back and reread the areas of the syllabus and took additional notes on areas that I thought were difficult or I didn't get questions right on, or honestly, the things that I was kind of lost on. From there, I kept repeating this process of taking practice exams, going through the answers, scoring myself, and then refining my knowledge based on going back to the syllabus. After I had done this for about a week, I felt good in taking the exam. I scheduled my exam and I went and took it, and luckily I passed first try, which was a great feeling accomplishing this after all the hard work I put in and going from my limited base of software testing knowledge to actually having an ISTQB certification saying that I know about software testing was really great. Was it worth getting my ISTQB Foundation Level certification as an engineer? I would definitely say so. It wasn't easy. I mean, it took a lot of work. I put a lot of hours into getting my micro credentials. I put a lot of time into studying for the exam. But it, one, feels great to be recognized with these certifications that I can post on my LinkedIn, I could put on my resume. Additionally, it helped me think about things differently. These different testing principles can be applied to other areas. It can be applied to my daily work as an engineer testing. It just allows me to look at things differently and look at things through the approach of a tester, which I found extremely useful. It's just knowing more ways that people test can be applied to different parts of my work, even though I'm not directly in software testing. So I am really glad that I did it, and I would do it again if I get an ISTQB certification through ASTQB and AT SQA. There are lots of free benefits that you get when getting your certification through ASTQB and AT SQA, like being added to the US list of certified software testers, a free micro-credential exam when you purchase an exam, and then also they have so many great resources. For instance, their practice exams that are exclusive to ASTQB for the ASTQB version of the foundation level exam was really great because it was another practice exam I could take and I could score myself and see how I do on the exam. Also, they made the process so simple. I could choose between online or in person to take my exam. I am definitely looking forward to getting more certifications and will be doing so through ASTQB and AT SQA.